What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, David? Quick demo video for you for your I'm sorry, not KR sabers, KY lightsaber. This is a Jedi killer, right? I got this done yesterday, but it wasn't quite ready to do a demo, so I'm hoping to do this morning and then get this out in the mail to you today. It's installed the Proffie V2. It's got the dual crystal chamber, like you know. You asked me to take the mesh out of here and leave the secondary crystal exposed, so that's what I did. That's a real quartz in there, as close to size as I possibly could get it to the upper one. All right, so that's what we've got there. CC Saber's lit PCB in here, and then it's a 2-button setup. So this is your control box. Your top switch will be your activation, and then your bottom switch down here will be your auxiliary. How to get to everything is you want to just unscrew this bolt right here, and you'll probably need an Allen wrench. It's best to use one of these anyways, because if you try to hand tighten this, it's going to make the handle a little loose. So you're probably going to want to crank down on it with a little Allen key. Okay, so we'll get that out and we'll slide the handle right off, and then here is your chassis. You had asked me if I could put your son's names on here, so I did that for you. Tyler and Jason right here in Arabesh. You've got your Proffie board up here. This is just a snap fit down into the shelf. So if you ever need to get to your SD card, you can just pop it up diagonally like that. You don't need to take the entire board out. It's not necessary. Just kind of crank it up diagonally, do what you need to do, and snap it back down into place. I do have your Kylo font on here, and I have the stock font package. I left the stock font package alone, right? So the crystals will match the blade. But on the Kylo one, I did do what you had requested. You said that blue was your favorite color. So that's your blade. You also wanted a pulsing, on the top crystal, you wanted a pulsing blue when the saber was off, and then you wanted a yellow blinking on and off crystal when the saber was off for the secondary one. So that's what I did, and then they all go to blue to match the blade when the saber is ignited. Let's put a battery in. Of course, you got a removable battery set up here, so spring side over here, and you're running a 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. Okay, so we'll throw a battery in this guy.
I know the rest of your story.
I'm going to throw this handle on real quick before I show you the crystal chamber. It's a little bit of a process, but not bad. And the same Allen wrench that you use for your handle will be what you use for your blade retention. That makes it pretty easy. So I got the handle all locked down, and then you can see your crystals here, right? You've got the pulsing blue for the top crystal, obviously, and then the blinking on and off yellow for the bottom one until you turn it on. And they all go to blue, so they'll match your blade. This saber has excellent sound resonance, so it's super loud. So you see you got motion controls, twist on, or swing on, twist off, or you can hit activation right here. And then auxiliary, your crystals will react to the auxiliary button being pressed. We'll throw a blade in. This guy right here is your blade retention, the one sticking out. And this takes a 1-inch diameter NeoPixel blade. You can crank that with your hand if you want to, but if you plan on swinging this guy around a lot, you should really use the Allen wrench for this, right? Just screaming loud. The blade lock up right here. Right here. And then to get to your soundtrack, and that'll be the same on all the fonts, just hold down power for 1 second and let go. same thing to turn it off. Do the same thing to turn it off. Now to go to another, or I'm sorry, to any of the other sound fonts, you'll just want to hit auxiliary when the saber's off.
Scene C.
Now, like I said, with the rest of the stock font package that's on here, the crystals will mimic the blade. So you got like that teal blade, matching crystals. Do another one.
Smooth Jedi.
Just a solid blue blade.
Smooth gray.
Now you got your fire blade, so you'll have fire in your crystals as well. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and take the blade out. And then go over taking the battery out, which is really easy to do on this one. Everything's working like it should. Take that out real quick. We will need to come over here again and loosen this bolt up for the handle. I did cut this down quite a bit from the length that it was when it came to me. Not very long. I didn't want it biting into the chassis, so I lopped about half of it off. So just be careful not to lose it. All right, but when we take the handle off, we can come over here from the positive side by the speaker, and you should be able to pop it out with your finger just like that. And that is pretty much your Jedi killer. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will get this out in the mail to you today. All right, thanks.